Welcome back to Statesman Insider. I'm Matt Jones, joined now by Coach Ron Roberts. The Statesman football team adding 20 mid-year transfers with a December signing day just this past Wednesday. And Coach, obviously some very talented young men on this club, but lost a bevy of talent off this year's team. Got to replace some of it. A very good start here in the early signing period. Yeah,
it was a great start actually. We signed 20 players, 18 of them being from the state of Mississippi. We're excited about. We did. I think our hats off our coaches did an outstanding job of corralling the talent here in state, and just did an excellent job at junior college here in Mississippi.
Coach, top to bottom, pretty much every school in the Gulf South Conference, most of the schools around the country recruit very heavily the Mississippi Association for Community and Junior Colleges.
Right.
So obviously a very challenging, I guess daunting task for your coaches to make sure you get these guys here. But looking at some of the numbers, you've got 4 offensive linemen from Jones Junior College. A number of those guys have stood out. We talked a little bit about Chase Sherman, a young man that kind of a late signee for you that is going to come in. And then guys all the way across from everything from 3 guys at Copiah Lincoln to 1 off of the Mississippi State Championship team in East Mississippi. Got to be pleased with just the fact that they are Mississippi products, right?
Yeah, we're real excited about that. I mean, obviously, it's a bigger class midterm than we're usually getting. We're usually signing 4 or 5, but we did have a lot of scholarships available this fall, and it just happened to time up right. And it's exciting to get this many guys in right here now to go through spring practice with us. And again, they plug a lot of holes, give us a lot of depth in some places, and there's some guys that are really going to help us compete for a championship next year.
One thing that you said that going into this recruiting period, absolutely have to sign offensive linemen and defensive linemen. Yeah. And this class does some of that. I think there's a total of 6 or 7 offensive linemen, I think, on this team or on this squad. Number of defensive backs and some big defensive linemen as well.
Yeah, we did. I think we did a really good job up front. We really helped ourselves in the trenches. This after this last season, we're going to lose 3-4 starters up front, and so we were taking a big hit. We got some guys on the team that are again competing for the job that we feel good about. But we thought it was real important for us to have some older guys in here to get rolling, and we're excited about. Obviously, we got 4 from Jones. Obviously we've got Ron Brewer down there, offensive line coach down at Jones, is an ex-Delta State alumni, and then we're real excited also about Reed Maddox over at Colin. I think he's going to be an outstanding football player for us, and so we really think we really helped the offensive line. And the defensive line, you talk about we got 2 from Holmes. Paul Middleton's going to be a really good player for us. We're real excited about, and obviously can't forget Robbie Mayers, the defensive lineman from Jones, is just he's a monster. He's huge, and he's about as wide as the 2 of us put together. So he's a big body in there that we're excited about.
6'3", 294 pounds is Robbie Myers. And again, this
I think
class,
the 294 is half of him.
Yeah, half of him.
Half
okay.
of him.
This class, kind of half of the equation. You have another signing day coming up in February when you see a little bit more mix of high school and junior college guys and potential transfers. And a new hire to the staff this week, Pete Golding, former all-conference safety for Delta State, has been the defensive coordinator the past 2 years at Tusculum College, was a graduate assistant here after wrapping up his career, number 4 all-time in career tackles. He's new to the staff, so he's going to bring some lifeblood to this recruiting class as well. It'll be a little different approach for you, not coordinating the defense next year.
No doubt, but I'm so excited, obviously, to be able to find Pete, somebody that again, he played for us here, and then he, GA'd here, and then we've still stayed tight, obviously, and been running our system up there the last 2 years. So I'm excited about that. He's gonna bring obviously a lot of energy, enthusiasm, excitement in the program. He's an outstanding recruiter. He just brings a lot to the table. That again, I'm excited what he can do for our program.
2008 South Atlantic Conference Assistant Coach of the Year. A young man that obviously kind of knew what he was getting into coming back to Delta State. So obviously you've got to be excited about his addition. I know you can't name them now, but got some new graduate assistants coming in next spring, and kind of a whole new lifeblood to this program. And Coach, as we transition into the spring, January will be a weightlifting period, February kind of the same thing. We roll into March, into April, we start getting a little closer to actual spring football. And they say in the South there are 2 seasons, there's football season, well actually 3 seasons, football season, recruiting season, and spring football. So,
that's correct.
Spring football, have you kind of set your dates, kind of mapped it out yet?
Yeah, it looks like we're going to try to get started a little earlier than we've been used to around here. We've always gone later. We've got some new guys that I really want to get going early. So probably we're going to try to get started in the last part of February, and we're going to try to get done between last part of February and spring break. So give us about a 3-week run there. We're going to try to get it in so we can really spend some heavy time here at the back part, April and May, in the weight room and getting our guys on track before they leave.
All right. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Statesman football information, GoStatesman.com. And again, anything you need to find out about Delta State athletics, click away, GoStatesman.com. We'll take a timeout. Jimmy and I'll wrap it up after this. You're watching the Statesman Insider on WXVT.